Matokura ipapa zvatoshanda. Hapana chokumirira.
Welcome back to our channel. Today's video is a big one. We are talking the roofing stage. Oh, this is one of the most difficult stages. I tell you, it's one of the most challenging stages. We are talking, roofing our mother's house back at home, back in good to, if you've been following us, you know what we've been doing. We've been building a house for our mother. So now we reached the roofing stage. This was a very challenging stage. Now, if you've ever built a house, you know that roofing is one of the most challenging ones, and it's the most critical, and it's expensive, and it's very stressful. It's one of those stages that you wish you never have to do, but well, they have to be done because it's part of the house. It's one of the biggest stages of a house, and it stretches your budget. For us, it really stretched our budget, and excuse me, it tested our patience, and it tested our problem-solving skills. But you know what? In the end, it was very fulfilling. We did manage to achieve what we wanted to achieve. So if you follow me and if you watch this video right to the end, you get to see everything, how it happened, and all the challenges that we faced, and how we managed to solve those problems. By this stage, all the walls were up, and the structure was solid. It was looking quite nice and good. The builder did a fantastic job. He was moving too fast, but he did a fantastic job. Like, if you've noticed in most of our videos, I did speak about how quick and how fast the builder was. These builders that you bring from the big cities, they'll be having so many jobs, and they'll be wanting to finish this job so they can move to the next one. So he was racing against time on his side. So I had to bribe him a little bit with a bit of beers just to keep him on side, so he can finish off our house. But it was really difficult to keep him there. It was really difficult. You get to see and to learn as I take you further and explain more about what really happened in our stage, at this stage here of building. But here's the thing, when you're building in rural areas, there are a lot of things that you have to prepare for. You need to pray a lot. You need to do a lot of praying. There are a lot of challenges, when it comes to, number one, criticism from people, especially if you are trying to, for lack of a better word, if you're trying to do something different, if you're trying to do something that is not in a certain area that you are in, you get a lot of challenges. So you need to pray a lot. You need to pray a lot, and you need to hope and pray that your suppliers just do the right things, because their standards, in most cases, they are not your standards. They expect you to build a house that is just a normal house. When you explain your vision to them and tell them, guys, this is what I want done, they will give you their own idea of how they want things done. Yet you've got your own inspiration, you've got how you want things done, but they will still come back to you and say, you know what, this is what we have. So in our case now, our supplier had his own ideas. We wanted a certain type of roofing materials, but he had his own type of roofing materials that he thought we could use. So we battled and battled and battled. We did put our order through in time. We told him this is how we want things done, and this is the kind of stuff that we want. We wanted corrugated roofing materials. We were very specific in color. We told him that we want the gray ones, because we've got a specific type of a house that we want to come out. And then he said to us, we've got everything, don't worry. We are going to give you everything that you need. But guys, it was horror. It was a horror movie. It was a horror movie. We ordered everything, our roofing sheets, our timber nails, but we were left in limbo by the supplier. every single day would come up with an excuse. The truck is broken down. The warehouse is infested with mice, and they come to spray, so the guys are not coming to work nowadays because we are trying to solve this issue. We'll deliver tomorrow. I've gone to church, so I can't attend to this issue now. It took a month. At the same time, the builder he was becoming very impatient. I was telling him an excuse every single day. At one point, he said to me, Mr. Mushawa, if you don't have money to buy these materials, allow me to go, and then I'll come back. And I said to him, I've bought these things already. Just wait, just wait. Guys, this is one of the challenges that you go through if you're building in the diaspora. If you're not on the ground, it's really, really difficult to convince some people. I've done the payment. Just wait for me. Wait for me. These things are coming. I kept on telling him tomorrow, and the things never came. And it became a very embarrassing situation. Remember, I mentioned before that everyone will be watching and waiting to see what the house is going to look like. At this stage now, people were starting to say, we knew it. We knew that they were going to get stuck at this stage. We knew that it won't come out the way they want it to come out. They must just roof it the way that everyone else roofs their houses and stuff. You know how things go. That's why I said you need a lot of prayer, especially if you're building in the rural areas. But fortunately enough, I kept on putting pressure on him. I kept on pushing him, and eventually they did deliver. We ordered corrugated sheets, but he gave us different ones. He gave us what he wanted, what he had in stock. We ordered a different type of wood. He gave us his own wood, But thank God, these things came. Shout out to our very loyal and patient builders. I called him Postori. He waited and waited and waited, and things managed to arrive, and we managed to move on from where we had left off. One other thing that I think I feel I have to mention is the veranda. We had this gorgeous, out overhang design of a veranda in mind, and with a very nice shed and all that. But he could not come up with exactly how we wanted it done with the materials that we'd ordered. But in the end, he did try his best. He came up with a decent roof. The roof was on 100%. Not exactly how we envisioned it, but it was solid. And it looked all right. I knew at this stage that we are still closer to giving our mother a safe, comfortable home. A home that she deserves. A home that she deserves. A home that she can sit and relax, and make a cup of tea. She can sit in a veranda and make a nice cup of tea. It was okay, it was okay for the first stage, for the first house that we're building in the rural areas. This is one of many, really, because we plan to build, more houses in that same location that we've got. We've built our mother a house. So, what are the lessons? What are the lessons that one can take away from building? From this stage, let me say from this stage, not from building. Lesson number one, you need to pray a lot. You need to pray a lot. This is a very challenging stage. It tests your your patience. At one point, you fight, over this because it takes a lot of money to get it done. So you need to pray a lot. I also mentioned the challenges that you go through, especially with the fact that you're building in the rural areas. It's quite challenging because you get a lot of do this, do that. This is not how it's done here. This, people have got their own standards, but you're trying to bring in something new. You understand? You're trying to break certain chains. So you get a lot of challenges in trying to do so. So yeah, this is the stage, guys. This is where we are. We've managed to roof the house. As you can see, the house looks nice and beautiful. We are excited. We're very happy at this stage that it's done. You know, we're very excited at this stage that the stage is done. We're now looking forward to the next stage, which is the windows. We are putting aluminium windows. Oh, I'll tell you about that one on the next video. And we are also going to be putting ceiling in this house. So yeah, we are going on. Subscribe, share, and like our videos if you like our content, for us to keep on posting new content. So yeah, this is where we are. On the next one, I'll share more about what's coming, like I mentioned. So yeah, this is where our video ends today. Unfortunately, I wish I could go on and on and on, which I can, but let me leave some for next time. So for now, guys, I want to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for liking, and thank you for following us on this journey here. I'm not out of content. I'm not out of time. I'm just out of what to say on this particular video. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Cheers.